Good morning, Marylanders. So we're right now visiting the grape farming, and I need to check where the location is. I haven't studied it about. I haven't studied about it a lot, but let's see. Everybody's getting busy. Here's the view. A lot of greens around us.
2 years ago.
Started the project 2 years ago.
And before establishing the high-tech, we understood that grapes is an important crop for the region and for the country as well. So we decided to establish the vineyard in the high-tech farm where we visited yesterday. And about 1 year, 1.5 years from starting the project over there, we initiated this grape program. So we saw it, as I said, it's a very important crop, and we said, okay, so how we can promote and support farmers dealing with this type of crop. So the first thing we did was to approach the wineries. We did a lot of discussions with the wineries, understanding what is missing, what are their needs, and then we found out that the main thing that is missing right now is statistics. So the wineries, for example, one of the things that we are still trying to find out, and we get different answers when we ask different people about it. So the farmer will continue working with him and not be frustrated, because most of the farmers today are frustrated from the wineries. The wineries don't trust the farmers. Many of the farmers has 3 contracts with 3 different wineries. And why is that? Because the wineries are not fulfilling their obligations as well. The wineries are telling the farmer, I will buy from you, and then in the end of the season there is an abundance of grapes, and then the wineries can choose to buy from another. So the whole sector right now is still very much like a finder's market, you know. So we are really pushing for this contract. And to do this, we take different approach. One of the approaches, for example, is those clusters. We understand that we cannot work with individual farmers. We have one baraka. We have very few numbers of agronomists, and we try to work with a lot of numbers.
Most of the farmers, they just go and buy this site. They don't know how to identify things. And go to the agrovet and just buy any chemical. To know current grave, and then go to the shop to buy chemical. That's the one. Second one, just implement a good pruning system. Farmers just do the farm.
And so that what you just described is what you are showing them, or is that what they were doing?
No, this
before?
is what they are traditionally doing.
Okay.
And this is most of the farmers, that's the time where they are applying a type of fertilizer, you can call this cow manure, and then they can apply it once every 5 years.
So, but not regularly.
Yeah.
And so the fertilizers that you guys are suggesting,
We're not suggesting it yet. We're trying it out.
On the demo.
Yeah, because you see this green color of the grapes. Also, for an agronomist, you don't really see much nutrient deficiency. The patients over the cubits, somewhere between 2.5 to the good farmers, they can get 5, maybe even 10 hectares. 10 tons per hectare. In our plots, we reach like 17, 18 tons per hectare, and we also saw an increase for about between some of them 50%, some of them even double the yield from the farmers that were working with us. The sugar that is coming from for those fruits, for those bunches, are coming from this branch.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
So all of those leaves are producing sugar for this branch, and then
Okay.
if a little bit of the leaf is being eaten by, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, we're done at the first grape farming. So basically, there are a lot of informations David explained today um, about a lot of things like regulation with the between the grape farmers and the winery companies, and then a lot of things about um, quality assurance of the grape, and then the planting seasons, as well as like good farming practice to make sure that the grape is producing good fruits that can meet the wine standard in the region, because technically Tanzania is still new in the winery production compared to other countries like South Africa, for example, in Africa continent. So Cultivate learn a lot about how to make sure local farmers can also comply with the requirements from the winery company, but at the same time, Cultivate also helps to make sure that the winery company will buy whatever harvested from here if they can fulfill the requirements. So it's really interesting. Now we're moving to the second grape farming. At some point, I think we will have sort of like wine testing. Of course, I'm not gonna be into it, but I'm still excited to follow. Alright, welcome back people. So from the first farm in Dodoma, now we're moving to Hombolo. This is another area where a lot of farmers are planting grapes. Oh, today I'm wearing my Maryland t-shirt. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna show you several stuff in here, but basically a lot of grape farming lands in here. So let's check it out. So basically we have this huge land. All of them are planted with grapes, and then right in front of me, so we have the irrigation line that was built by the Italians, based on what Baraka said to me. Oh, Baraka is basically the cultivate employee who is sitting next to me on the trip. So yeah, there are a lot of stuff in here. There's water leaking here. I think because the construction has been like for a while, so it's leaking, and they're trying to like to cover it somehow, but it needs maintenance at some point. Okay, so we need to go to the other side. It's a huge drop.
That's how you broke your leg.
We're almost there.
Or is this just kind of
So get up on that, maybe?
river, water, reed?
I will break my leg jumping there.
Oh no.
Welcome to Ombolo plot.
Asante.
Tanzania with the with the Italian missionaries,
Ah.
Italian priests. They were the one to bring the grapes to Tanzania. They wanted to have their wines with them. And then slowly it started to grow. Farmers started to grow grapes also outside of those parishes and those and the priests. And somewhere around it was pretty stagnant, not changing much. And somewhere around the 90s, the Tanzanian government had decided to invest money into start develop this sector. A lot of the politicians, they have lands, they have plots of grapes, and also they believe that if they benefit the grape growers, then basically they can gain the votes in the Dodoma region. In the beginning, there was a lot of investments coming from South Africa, and the Tanzanian government had basically said to South Africans that if they want to continue and make business in Tanzania, they have to start investing in the sector here in the country, and stop bringing so much wine, bulk wine from South Africa to Tanzania. And slowly, the sector had started to develop itself. Ombolo area is known for its dam. There is a relatively big dam about maybe 5 kilometers from here, and where we turn right, so on the left side there is the dam over there, and then there is this canal. So the farmers are the one who are owning those small plots, but they are not doing anything. They don't take any decision. The decision making is being done by the board of the farmers co-op, and the farm manager manage all of the plots as one unit.
Okay, now we're seeing how to plant the plot. So basically, like, excuse me, there's like a pipe that we drop down to the irrigation, and then do a little bit pumping,
He's doing it again.
and then yeah, water is splashing. Okay, let's try again. Second trial. Boom, shakalaka. Wow, this is so fancy. And then water is flowing along the plot. It's so cool. Okay, so right now, the farmers also fertilizing the land with cow manure. Honestly, this cow manure, it doesn't look like cow manure anymore. It's more like soil because it doesn't have any smell. It's been dried out for quite a while. Okay, right now I'm gonna just take a walk along the plot while telling you some stories. All right, let me just take you a little bit to the grape plot. So here what it looks. Okay, I'm switching to bahasa Indonesia, people. I'm sorry. Jadi ceritanya sih kebun anggur di Tanzania ini namanya daerah Hombolo ya. Jadi kebun di Hombolo ini datangnya tuh dari zaman-zaman misioneri Itali yang datang ke Tanzania. Jadi mereka yang ngenalin tanaman anggur, mereka datang ke sini, terus mereka juga bantu untuk bikin saluran irigasi yang tadi kita lihat sebelumnya. Jadi di sini petani lokal nanam anggur. Setiap petani lokal itu punya satu plot yang luasnya 1,5 are. Itu yang mereka kerjain. Jadi mereka punya air sepanjang tahun, which is good. Kita harus moving dulu. Aku nggak mau bikin yang lain nunggu. Alright, so basically I'm seeing you from above the irrigation. I'm scared now. But yeah, this is how it looks from the top. Pretty lovely. Okay, I'll show you another plot. Okay, kita udah nyampe di lokasi. Tapi to be totally honest, I'm really not sure if this is the dam. Kayak di kepala gue dam itu yang bendungan kan. Ini lebih ke kayak pintu air sih. Atau mungkin ada tempat lain. Coba kita lihat ya. Kayak tadi soalnya ada beberapa orang yang datang ke sana. Ini kayak orang-orang literally naik dari pintu air gitu loh. Mereka berani banget. Di atas ini ada apa sih? Soalnya aku lari aja ya biar cepet. Mama. Oh my lord, this is the dam. Oh, wah gila gede banget. Wah, ini bendungannya pemirsa. Yang di bawah mah pintu air. Wah ini gede sih. Ini gede banget. Gila nih cakep banget guys. Gede banget. View-nya oke sih. Wait. View-nya oke. Ini gede banget. Ini bendungan kalau dipakai untuk ngairin anggur ya bisa sih. Cakep. Ini cakep banget. Aku suka banget. Ini kayaknya seukuran. Aku nggak tahu ini seukuran batu bulan atau nggak. Kayak batu bulan agak lebih gede. Atau perasaanku aja. Kayaknya batu bulan lebih gede deh. Tapi ya, this is it. This is the dam. This is beautiful. Ini sih organik guys. Kayak ya nggak tahu sih ya bilangnya bendungan organik apa gimana. Tapi kayak misalnya kayak kalau kayak batu bulan, bendungannya kan kayak lebih constructed gitu loh. Kayak ada konstruksi sipil yang kayak batu-batuan yang lebih konkret gitu. Dan atasnya misalnya di paving block, let's say. Tapi ini strukturnya lebih organik. Tapi ini gede sih. To be honest, sekarang aku jadi nggak tahu apakah ini beneran lebih besar batu bulan dari ini apa enggak. Kan ini gede banget. Ini juga bisa beberapa desa. Dan ini kayaknya jalan, ini kayak tanggul yang secara organik juga dipakai sama masyarakat sini untuk melintas gitu sih dari satu kampung ke kampung lain. This is so pretty. All right, so we're coming to the different side of the lake, the dam. Basically, we go down. So now we can see the dam from a closer look. Kita lihat lebih lanjut. Ramenya. Hello. What are you doing? Kan takut ya, dia agak-agak ganas kayaknya. Yaudah kita menghindar aja lah ya. Tapi aku harus bilang ini bendungan gede banget sih. Ini gede banget, bisa jadi berapa desa nih. Alright, so right now we're arriving. Hey lizard. Hai. Tokeknya. Yo. Sumpah walaupun aku takut tokek tapi warnanya cakep banget anjir. Alright, kita nyampe di Sinanggali. We're arriving here. Jadi Sinanggali ini satu spot yang gede, site gedenya cultivated itulah. So look at this machines. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. It's big.
It's like a 300-acre farm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 300 acres. Now it was established about 6 years ago, the first establishment, and it was divided to 1 acre plot. Yeah, and then a farmer can basically pay some kind of fee, and then he would have get this 1 acre plot. They are all of those farmers are formed a co-op, a group, especially for the grape production, and all of the farm was irrigated with the same pump attendant that is controlling the pump and the irrigation system. We will go to see it later inside. Very big system, 2 big pumps. There is like 3 boreholes for the whole farm that are pumping water to fill the reservoir, and then from the reservoir to the rest of the vineyard. The one that are a bit coming from the world of pressures, pipes. So if this plot, let's say, needs to get water, it means that the plots on that side has to have their valve closed, because if not, there's just going to be pressure, crazy pressure issues over there. It's going to be too much, over there it's going to be too little, pipe bursting, not enough water coming to the plot, and the farm didn't took off. And after about 2 years of operation, I think even before the first harvest, it was neglected farm. So all of the pipes were replaced, all of the wooden poles were replaced. There was crazy work here. Millions of dollars were invested in the farm, for sure, millions of dollars, and loans from the bank that the farmer co-op took on itself.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going to visit the water system now. This is like the water pump that waters the whole land. There's nothing much in here basically, but yeah, this is it. Alright people, so this concludes our trip today in here. I know that I haven't told several things during the video, but I'll let you know later during our what is it called? Maybe review session. Some thoughts that I want to share maybe at the hotel whenever I have time before tomorrow. But yeah, until then, it's a great day today and I'll see you soon. Bye! Alright, this is a bonus clip for our episode. Kita sekarang lagi ke tempat pembuatan wine atau winery. Jadi kita pengen tahu aja gimana sih proses pembuatan wine di Tanzania ini, terutama di Dodoma. Wow, it smells so yummy. Ini baunya kayak bau poteng guys, ya namanya juga produk fermentasi ya. Wow, they have huge fermenters, and as far as I know, wow, all of them more fermenters here. So, yeah.
Okay to take pictures?
So this is the box of the wines, and then, yeah, basically this is like the manufacturer. Okay, so this is the production room. Jadi basically semua botol-botol winenya start dari sini. Setelah dimasukin, terus di vakum. Terus nanti bakal dilewatkan ke sini. Jadilah wine.
The company
Botol.
or the winery